Hi friends, thank you so much for your feedback on the Puerto Vallarta videos. It makes me happy to know that you enjoyed this series and found inspiration for your upcoming trips in it. This is the last part where I share additional day trip ideas from PV. In the past, we talked about Boca de Tomatlan and 3 amazing Pueblos Magicos that make great day trips from Puerto Vallarta. I will leave those videos linked below so you can watch them if you're interested. Now let's talk about 3 new coastal towns I think you should add to your list of places to visit that are located within a short distance from PV. Just 40 kilometers northwest of Puerto Vallarta, along the Pacific coastline of Mexico's Riviera Nayarit, lies the colorful town of Sayulita. You can reach it either by car or by bus in a little over an hour. This bohemian beach town is known for its laid-back, hippie atmosphere and its perfect surfing waves. Strolling through the town is the best way to soak up the vibe and enjoy Sayulita's brightly painted buildings, hip cafes, art galleries, and cute local shops. For the perfect Instagram snaps, make sure you don't miss Plaza Sayulita, where you'll find the Sayulita sign, and Calle Delfines, also known as Flag Street, that has a colorful overhang of papel picado. Playa Sayulita, the main beach, is a short walk from the town plaza, and it's the most popular spot for surfing as the bay offers the best conditions suitable for both beginners and experts. There are surf shops on the beach where you can rent boards for $20 a day or take lessons starting at about $50. But if surfing is not your thing, you can swim or sunbathe instead. There are many options for lounger and umbrella rentals and plenty of food available nearby as well. And speaking of food, we have to tell you guys where we ate because this breakfast/brunch spot was amazing. It's called Miscelánea. They serve coffee, juices and smoothies, breakfast, and all-day brunch made with local and organic ingredients. They actually have a location in PV as well, so if you don't make it to Sayulita, you can still try their delicious food in the city. For a refreshing dessert, try the cold cocoa-based drinks at Mexico Latte or the homemade fruit paletas at Huaquica. The second day trip destination I'd like to share is San Francisco, locally known as San Pancho, a lovely beach town located just 5 kilometers north of Sayulita. Despite growing in popularity in recent years, San Francisco preserved its serene vibes and strong sense of community. Everyone seems to know each other here and look after one another, which contributes to an increased sense of safety and security. Just as Sayulita, San Pancho is very popular among surfers, but unlike Sayulita, its waters are less favorable to beginners and more suitable for professional surfing. Its beaches are very clean, and compared to the beaches in Sayulita, they are more peaceful and quieter due to the lack of vendors. Make sure to check out the dojo for a hearty breakfast and yummy donuts. We tried the number 5 Dojo Sumo from the menu, and it was delicious. What you see here is actually half of the order. The portion was very large, and we decided to share it. So, breakfast and beverages for two cost us around 15 US dollars. I took a photo of the menu for you to check out what else they serve, as well as the prices for each item. For cold coffee, we went to Café Paraíso and loved their Frappuccino and iced latte. For the last day trip destination, we're heading south of Puerto Vallarta to a small beach town located in the southernmost cove of the Banderas Bay. This is the beautiful Yelapa, one of the most secluded towns in the bay, accessible only by boat and inhabited by a very small number of residents belonging to its founding families. It is one of the few remaining communities on Earth where the original inhabitants still reside on, collectively own, and control the land. Fully owned by the locals, Yelapa is a unique exotic destination that remained pristine and untouched over the years through the will of its inhabitants. To get to Yelapa, you can rent a private boat or jump on one of the many water taxis that leave PV from Playa Los Muertos at the pier. The trip takes 45 minutes from here and only about 20-25 minutes from Boca de Tomatlan. We actually drove to Boca and took a water taxi from there for 210 pesos per person round trip. If you'd like to do the same, you can either drive, Uber, or take the bus from Zona Romantica to Boca de Tomatlan. This is the most popular place to embark on a water taxi trip to the beautiful and secluded beaches of the bay, like Ximixto, Las Animas, Mahahuitas, and more. By the way, if you watch the video I linked below, you can see our private boat tour along the coast from last year. That day, we did not go all the way to Yelapa, but this year we did, and it was incredible. Please note that there are two stops once you arrive to Yelapa. The first one is for the beach. The other is at the pier for direct access to the town. We chose to get off at the second one as we wanted to walk through the town for a little bit as well as go up to the waterfall before heading to the beach. The town is very pristine with very few modern conveniences. There are no cars or large roads, only tight trails to get between different places. The first thing we planned to do was go check out the Yelapa waterfall. It took us about 15-20 minutes to get to it walking, and the hike was quite easy on a marked, mostly paved trail through the jungle. The waterfall was absolutely stunning. We spent some time there to admire its beauty and enjoy the cool, fresh air. Of course, you can also swim if you don't mind the ice-cold water. From the waterfall, we descended back into town and decided to head to the beach for lunch. The walk took us about an hour, and here's a little bit of what we saw along the way. Well, I hope these images convinced you to go see Yelapa for yourself. And if you need an extra reason to do so, you should know that the food here is also delicious, especially seafood. There are a few restaurants in town we walked by, but we opted to eat on the beach because you simply cannot pass on the best, most amazing view there is. I also heard of the famous Yelapa pies, but unfortunately we did not see the lady selling them on the beach, so that just gives us more reasons to return in the future. Okay, friends, this concludes the Puerto Vallarta series. I hope you enjoyed this last video. Don't forget to send us your feedback so we can improve our content in the future. Also, please help us grow our channel by subscribing, liking, and sharing our videos. Thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, stay adventurous, have fun, and keep chasing colors.